Pythagoras consorts. We are here again to move on to our mathematics SS2. We have done logarithm less than 1 and greater than 1. And we have done the second logarithm, that's law of logarithm. So now we are moving to series and sequence. Series and sequence. So some people will normally call sequence and series because sequence will come before series. Now, what is sequence? It is when a number is arranged in what orderly manner. Sequence is when numbers are arranged in orderly manner. So when you say orderly manner, that is they are taking a particular pattern. Take for instance, example, say this is a sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that, because they are in a particular pattern. And let's say we have 1, 3, 5, 7. You see that they are in orderly manner. The fact that what is in between them was similar, and it could be something like let's say minus 7, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, 0. You see that they follow themselves in an orderly manner. So that's what we know as what sequence. What's now series? Series is the summation of the orderly arranged numbers. So that is orderly arranged number is sequence. Series is summation of sequence. Like we have examples, like you have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. The summation, we say that is what? A series. Okay, be it may, under this, we are actually going to AP and GP. AP, known as arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. Or we call it linear sequence. Another name for it is what? Linear sequence. So we are going to deal with arithmetic progression in this video, and whereas we can move on to geometry because arithmetic progression is something that is wide. So when you say what is arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is just orderly arrangements of numbers in sequence. Arrangement of number in sequence such a way that they have similar difference. We said it is orderly arrangement of numbers in what sequence? In sequence. such that they have similar difference. So they have what? Similar difference in between them. And under AP, the difference is called common difference. That was a similar difference. Common difference. So it's denoted by what? D. And we have what we know as first term, which is denoted with A. So let me just give from what we have given formally. Let's say we are given this sequence. We are given 1, 2, 3, 4. So from this, our A is first term, this one. So our A is 1, the first term. Now our D, which is common difference, will be second term minus first term, or third term minus second term. So that's how it continues to be. So according to this series that we'll have here, this is first term, T1 first term, T2 second term, T3 third term, T4 fourth term. So to get my difference, I could use any of them. Second term T2 minus T1. My T2 is 2 minus 1. So my common difference is 1. So that's how to get what? Common difference. Let's look at it from the second series here. We have 1, 3, 5, 7, and like that. So our first term we have known is 1, this first one. Why? Our difference will be this first term, this second term, and this third term. You need your common difference. You need to make a kind of test. Common difference is second term minus first term, or you must make the second one so as to be more to confirm. So this one will be third term minus second term. Let's see if this one will give me the same thing. Second term minus first term, that's 3 minus 1, so it gives me 2. So third term, which is 5, minus second term, 3, and that's 2. So when they are the same, like this, they have common, that's what I call the common difference. Common difference. So in any AP that is linear sequence, because sometimes in some questions they call it AP, some questions they call it linear sequence. So you need to know that if they call it linear sequence, they're still referring to AP. So here, let me give you some shortcuts before I move further. We agree that first term is A, denoted with A. Now, I said second term will be first term plus the difference. Now, let's test it here. This is first term, 1. Second, the difference is 2. Add 1 to 2, it will give me second term. So that will say second term is what? First term plus the difference. Now, the third term will be the same first term plus 2 difference. That is, we have had the first difference, the second difference to get to the third one. So 2 difference. In other words, the first term is 1, the difference is 2. So 2 difference will be what? 4. So 4 plus 1, it will give me the third term. So that's exactly what we did here. So the fourth term will be first term plus 3 difference. You have moved 3 times. So let me just say the fifth term is going to be plus 4d. So fifth, fourth, third, second, first. So in other words, what I'm telling you is that any number of 10 you are looking at, just reduct 1 from your before the difference, and that's all. So for instance, if I have, they give me 28 10, I'll just say first 10 plus, I'll deduct 1 from this, so it will be 19d. It will be 19d. So if you are given, let's say you are given 45th term, it will be a plus, I'll subtract 1 here, 44d. So this can give me the answer. And likewise, let's live by the standard formula. The standard formula is still talking about this, which says nth term is equals to a plus n minus 1d. Now this n minus 1, that is what we are doing here. Nth term, unknown term, is that term minus 1, then d. So 2 is what? 1 minus 2, which is 1d. 3, 1 minus 3, 2d. So exactly, so if you have this one off fine, and you know this one shortcut in case of what? Objective and quiz. So good. Let us bring up some interesting question under it, since we have known this one, before we move forward to some of AP. Looking at this question, what is the 23rd term of the AP? 23rd term. So we say solution. First, we already know our first term to be minus 7. Now we'll now look at our difference. Second term minus first term. First term has minus 7, and the minus that I'm supposed to apply in between. So this one will now give me minus 3 plus 7, minus times plus, and this eventually will give me, I think, 4. Minus 3 plus 7, 4. Let's try it again. Maybe we are going to get the same thing. The difference, let's say the third term, so it will be 1 minus 3. So 1 plus minus times minus plus 3. So my answer is 4. So it's the same thing. See, common difference. So, but I'm looking for 23rd term. 23rd term. Now, 23rd term, let me apply my formula. A plus n minus 1d. So this will be, the first time is what? Minus 7 plus 23rd, 23 minus 1, that is this, d. So it will give me minus 7 plus, subtract this, it will give me 22d. So eventually, I will have, okay, my difference, I have not applied it. My difference is 4. So minus 7 plus, let's multiply this first. You do the multiplication first, that's 88. So finally, I'll be having, I think it's 1, right? 81 as my 23rd term. So let me still apply the shortcut that I call the shortcut method. That shortcut, the 23rd term, it's a plus 22d. A plus 22d. I just say you will subtract 1 from this. So from here, you see it's now the same thing. So which will now be this, and eventually I will have what? 81. I'll have 81. Now let's still proceed to. So look at this question. The 12th, that's under series and sequence. The 12th term of an AP is minus 41. If the first term is 3, find the 20th term. So solution. We know our first term to be 3 here, according to the question. And 12th term is minus 41. So let's first deal with that one. Another common difference we don't know. So our 12th term is equals to a plus 11d. Now I told you just subtract 1 from it, or you could use the other formula. So they say if that 12th term is what? Minus 41. So I will place it here, minus 41. The first term is 3. So here I am looking for my common difference. So I could collect the like time since there's plus in between and this comes in. So minus 41 minus 3. So it goes to 11d. So subtract this is going to give me minus 44, which is equals to 11d. So I'll divide both sides by 11. So in order to eliminate this, divide both sides by 11. So this side will be divided by 11, this side will be divided by 11, so that I can eliminate this will be my d. So this one will now be, I think it will be minus 4. So my common difference will be what? So my d now is minus 4. So then I say if the first term is this, find it. And I say will ask us to find the 20th term, then we'll now go ahead to look for the 20th term. So the 20th term will be t20th is equals to a plus 19d. Subtract 1 from the 20th. So the first time is 3, 19. We are putting our common difference to be minus 4. So we can apply it straightforward. 3 plus, so no, minus times plus, this one will be minus. So 4 times 6, 4 times 9, that will be 36, right? So I'll write my 6, take 3. So 4 times 1, that's for making 7. So finally, my answer will now be plus 3 minus 76, that's what? 73. Minus 73, sorry. Because the bigger one, the symbol of the bigger one eventually comes out. So that's minus what? 73. So let's now move to we could see the one that will lead to what? Simultaneous equation. Maybe we should do that one before that.